welcome to We're Not Wizards. My name's Richard. Today we're looking at Zombie Kidz Evolution, which is published by Scorpion Masque and was designed by Anik Lobei and was graciously provided to us by Coiledspring games. The thing about kids games is that in order for them normally to be kids games, the rule itself have to be very, very simple in order for even the youngest players to be able to get involved and play. And what happens with that, unfortunately, is games with simple rules have an ability, kind of a boredom switch, which can trigger eventually. And what happens is you end up with a game that rather than gets played excitedly every couple of days, ends up kind of being assigned to the scrap heap. Sits there in the cupboards next to the family Monopoly. Unless, of course, it's a game like maybe Connect 4, where there's a strategy involved and it itself kind of changes and evolves as time goes. Zombie Kidz Evolution is aiming to tackle that kind of head on. The game itself, the premise of the game, is extremely simple to the point where a child could play it. But you roll a dice. Each of the dice faces has a colour on them except one. Depending on the colour of the dice, you'll place one of zombies in the coloured zone. After you've done that, you can take your protagonist, which is one of the kids, which will be your player, and you can move them into an adjacent zone. If there's a zombie there, guess what? You take them out. If there's 2 zombies there, you take them out as well. If there's 3 zombies there, you can't go into the space. So there's a little bit of kind of crowd control that's involved. On each 4 corners of the board, there's a zombie hordes kind of waiting to come in and invade the school. If you manage to get 2 players in the same corner, they can high-five each other. And that gives you a lock which you can put on the school gate, and it stops any further kind of zombies appearing in that particular corner, metaphorically, because they're always appearing all the time. If you manage to get all 4 corners of the board kind of under lockdown, you win the game. If for whatever reason you exhaust the supply of zombies, which is perfectly possible as the game goes on, then you lose. But, and this is where it's different, and this is where it's wonderful. Winning or losing, it doesn't matter. It's all Zombie Kidz is all about playing the game. Because as you play the game, you start to fill up this track. And as you fill up this track with little stickers, which are included, and who doesn't like a sticker? You start to put your little brains down, and if you fulfill certain kind of requirements, you fill in little trophies, and then once you get to a certain level of trophies, you get to start to rip into these. These are envelopes. Zombie Kidz Evolution is like a legacy game. A lovely, wonderful, enticing legacy game. And in these envelopes, I'm not going to spoil it, you have changes, core fundamental changes to the game that raise it from something that is probably going to end up sitting in a cupboard for 6 months or not being played ever again, to something which, because even the progression is always going to be kind of there, will get to the table again and again, because you're encouraging the little people to put stickers on the tracks, and by putting stickers on the tracks, they might make the next level. There's trophies for playing it with 3 players. There's trophies for playing it with 4 players. There's trophies for playing it on a certain side of the board and winning. There's trophies for clearing out all of the zombies. There's trophies for deciding to leave one room zombie infested. And all these little things bring trophies, which bring stickers, which move you up the chart, which then bring you more envelopes It changed the game. Now, unlike normal legacy games, it's a pick and choose kind of situation. So, and what that means is if you want to play back with the basic rules, you can go ahead and you can play back with the basic rules. If you want to include the additional extras, which I'm not going to spoil because some of them are wonderful, and we're only just cracking into them myself, you can. And you can pick and choose and you can change the game, so the game isn't just evolving, it's revolving as well. If you want to roll it back to kind of like a previous version, you can do that. You're not ruining anything except bringing in more fun, which is absolutely glorious and wonderful and fantastic, to the fact that we have played this game probably 8 or 9 times in quick succession, easily, if not more. I don't remember there being a thirst to play a game again and again and again. Yeah, I mean, things like Splash Party, we loved that. We loved Flip Over Frog. We loved even kind of like Mega City Oceania. There's so many games that, we really, really enjoyed and we played, but you only ever played them once or twice in quick succession. And that was maybe down to kind of like timing, which is fair enough. But this game just encourages that again and again and again. So something that's going to take like 15 minutes to stop them getting bored turns into an entire afternoon where all you're trying to do is everybody's trying to get more stickers on the booklet, which is unlocking this, which is changing the game. And that is something rather special indeed. Yes. It's exciting. Because it's exciting to see strategy happen. And it's exciting to see planning happen. But there's no need for you to quarterback it. You don't ever feel that you are having to lead the show. It's interesting and intriguing to see the small person across the table plan and strategize, because there's not a huge amount of landscape here for them to plan and strategize on. You can just let them go. And the best thing about it is if they pick the wrong plan or the wrong strategy and you end up getting overwhelmed and you can't complete the gate locking, then you lose. But you get a sticker. And maybe you've lost so well that you get a couple of stickers. And everybody's happy you've got a couple of stickers, because that means that you've now opened envelope number 8. And if the other 7 envelopes were anything to go by, envelope number 8 is going to be an absolute cracker. So, I can't recommend this game enough. It's fantastic. Honestly, love it. I'm going to be playing it tomorrow, I know that. I'm going to be playing it over the weekend. I know that over the next couple of months, it even rewards you for coming back. There's trophies to say, come back. If you played it after a month, you get a sticker for that. If you've played it after a week, you get a sticker for that. It's just little bits of thought that somebody thought about how kids play games and how this reward thing kind of works, and managed to incorporate it into this type of game. And it's just, that's why I was like looking at the front of the box and there's like little reward stickers on the front of the box, and I was like going, oh, surely not. Because there's been a little bit of a buzz about that. I've seen the people that have played this game have said, yeah, it's actually really good. And I can see why. And I hope you will too. So that's Zombie Kidz Evolution by Scorpion Masque. My name's Richard. This is We're Not Wizards. Remember, if you've played this game, then give us a comment below and let us know what you thought about it. If you haven't played this game, go and tell us what you're currently playing with the little ones to keep them occupied during the pandemic. But until the next time, stay safe, roll 6s, and instead of water pistol, zombie toast. Bye.